Welcome back. Time now for Pole Position. Sylvia.
Well, the Taliban has written to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization asking it to intervene in the growing conflict in Afghanistan. The six-member organization, which includes Russia and China, was set up to deal with security and border issues in Central Asia. The letter was addressed to the group's recent meeting in Beijing. The Times of India reports it called on the SCO to assist countries in the region against colonialists and adopt a strong stance against the occupation of Afghanistan. The Taliban promised that if they return to power, they would establish friendly relations with all neighboring states after all foreign troops have been expelled. The letter appears to be taking advantage of the viewpoints within the SCO with the aim of keeping the United States out of Central Asian issues.
Now, Huanqiu.com conducted a poll of Chinese internet users asking two questions. Firstly, they asked why the Taliban had focused on the SCO, and the answer to that was that 39% said to benefit from playing the West off against the SCO. 26% said it was to placate its neighbours and avoid making enemies, while around a quarter, 23%, said it was to attract international attention quite simply, and 12% said it was to appear friendly and to change its image.
Well, they also asked what strategies should China take concerning Afghanistan, and 73% said enhance economic cooperation and avoid military intervention. And also 15% says object to the West war on terror, and another 5% says help the West with the war on terror, while 7% just don't know.
Yes. And of course, Sylvia, there were a number of comments on this.
Yeah.
One of these was, I think we can learn from the United States to develop some of our NGOs, non-governmental organisations, if there can be some good for our country, meaning China obviously, but it's not convenient for the government, it turns to these organisations, or when it turns to these organisations.
Yeah, then there's another comment here, says China and U.S. essentially share the same interests if you have studied history, but the Taliban is evil. That's what one of them says.
Fine. And then we have the comment which says, America is the world's policeman. We should not be against them, but we should not support and help them either. Morally speaking, we should just help out our neighbours with food and aid and so on, and that in that way that people will not be hungry and will not suffer undue distress.
Yeah.